अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट, वेलकम टू द चैनल। क्लासिकल मैकेनिक्स के एमसीक्यूज़ के हवाले से हम बात कर रहे थे, जिसमें आज हमारा चैप्टर का नाम है मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया एंड इनर्शिया टेंसर, जिसमें हम इस चैप्टर के ऊपर एमसीक्यूज़ के ऊपर बात करेंगे। हमारा फर्स्ट एमसीक्यूज़ है, वीडियो स्टार्ट करते हैं। फर्स्ट एमसीक्यूज़ है लीनियर मास डेंसिटी ऑफ द थिन रॉड ऑफ लेंथ 2L वेरीज विद द डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम इट्स सेंटर lambda is equal to lambda naught into x absolute value of the x. Moment of the inertia of the rod about a perpendicular axis through its center, जो हमारे पास होगा 3 lambda naught L 4/2. A square is made by joining 4 thin rod of length L and mass m. Moment of the inertia of the square about one of its diagonal is 2/3 ml square. इसका moment of inertia होगा. A circular disc rolls on a rough horizontal surface. Moment of the inertia of the disc about an instantaneous axis through point of the contact and perpendicular plane to the disc is 3 mr²/2. For given volume of a solid uniform cylinder, what should be the ratio of the length and radius of the cylinder so that the moment of the inertia of the cylinder about an axis perpendicular to its length and passing through the center is minimum होगा √3/√2. Next है a dumbbell consists of two solid spheres of equal masses m radii are connected by a light rod of length L. Moment of the inertia of the system about a perpendicular axis through the rod is, इसके लिए जो हमारे पास इसका आंसर होगा वो होगा, टेक्स्ट है 2/5 mr² into 3 plus L by R plus 5/4 into L over R². 6 है moment of the inertia of the solid cube about an axis perpendicular to its face and passing through its center. Mass of the cube m, side length is equal to a होगा ma²/6. A cylinder of the disc R and thickness R/6 has moment of the inertia I about its perpendicular axis through the center. The disc is melted and recasted into a sphere. Mi of the sphere about its axis is 1/5. The two right circular solid clones have the same basic radii. Ratio of their height is 2:3. If the two cones have the uniform density, their mass is equal, then the ratio of the moment of the inertia about their axis is 1:1. A thick hollow sphere of mass m inner radii r1 and r2. Moment of the inertia of the sphere about its diameter is 2/5 mr² 5 minus mr1 5 over r3 2 minus r1 3. 10(1) है हमारे पास. In figure, thin hemisphere shell of the mass m and radii r is kept xy plane with its center at origin. Moment of the inertia of the shell about x and y axes are respectively होगा 5/10 mr² and 2/3 mr². Next है a semicircular disc of radius r and mass m is kept in xy plane. The product of the inertia I xy is -4/3 ma² over pi. A plate shaped as a quadrant of an ellipse is lying xy plane as shown in figure. The value of the x and y is as -mab over 2 pi. A rod has moment of the inertia I naught about an axis perpendicular to it and passing through its center. The linear mass density is halved and length is doubled. The moment of the inertia now will be the 4 I naught. Moment of the inertia of the disk of the mass m and radius r is m r square about an axis to perpendicular to its surface. What is the distance of the axis from the center of the disk is होगा r by under root 2. Far from a solid sphere of the density rho and radius r, two smaller sphere of the radius r by 2, as shown in a figure, moment of the inertia of the resulting body about the y-axis is pi rho r 5 by 2. Next है, in previous question, moment of the inertia of the object about x-axis is 5 rho pi r 5 by 12. A circular disk is rotating about an axis. Moment of the inertia of the disk about an axis is mr square by 2 into 1 minus sin square theta by 2. इसी फिगर के हवाले से द वैल्यू ऑफ द आई एंड एक्स वाई की वैल्यू हमारे पास क्या होगी, इसकी वैल्यू होगी -3 इंटू रूट 3 एम ए स्क्र बाय 4. इसे आप सॉल्व कीजिएगा. 19 है, a disk of the radius r and mass m is fixed rigidly at the end of the mod of the same mass and length. The rod is pivoted at the other end. It's rotating in a frictionless horizontal table with the angular velocity omega such that the plane of the disk is parallel to the plane. Angular momentum of the system about the pivot is 25 by 2 mr square ओमेगा. इसमें आपको मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया हर चीज़ का, रोड का, सिलेंड्रिकल, ट्राइंगल का, एनीथिंग, हर चीज़ का आप लोगों ने मोमेंट ऑफ द इनर्शिया याद रखना है. देन है सिलेंडर, सॉलिड सिलेंडर ऑफ मास m, रेडियस r, वॉल्यूम डेंसिटी उसकी है अल्फा r, जिसमें r डिस्टेंस है एंड मोमेंट ऑफ द इनर्शिया अबाउट द एक्सिस इज 3/5 mr square. नेक्स्ट है ए रेक्टेंगुलर प्लेट ऑफ mass m is slides A and B where A less than B है is rotating about an axis which passing through its center and lies it in plane. Moment of the inertia about the axis जो होगा वो होगा m a square by 12 cos square theta plus mb square by 12 sin square theta. What is the moment of inertia of a rectangular plate about the diagonal? Take parameters from the previous questions. इस वाले previous ये वाला जो 21 वाला जो हमारे पास ये वाली जो डायग्राम है इससे रिलेटेड उन्होंने बोला है कि हम यहाँ से अपने पैरामीटर्स ले सकते हैं. उन्हीं पैरामीटर्स को यूज़ करते हुए हमारे पास आंसर आएगा एम ए स्क्वायर बी स्क्वायर ओवर 24 इंटू ए स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर. देन है EFGH is a thin square plane of the uniform density rho with sides 4a. 4 point mass, each of the mass m are placed at the as shown in a figure. The moment of the inertia of the matrix I of the composite system के हवाले से जो होगा all the product of the inertial terms जो हमारे पास वो ज़ीरो होंगी. Then है 4 thin rod of the mass m length L are joined together to form a square loop. Moment of the inertia of the loop about the axis where axis is perpendicular to the plane through the center. और इसके लिए जो हमारे पास उसका moment of the inertia आएगा 4 ml square by 3. What is the moment of the inertia of the loop in a previous question about its diagonal? के हवाले से जो होगा उसका होगा 2/3 ml square.